Hello, my friends. It is time for reading. So today for reading, the only thing that you are going to need is your 10 Pets book and a red and a blue. Remember that I use pen and you can use crayon, you can use colored pencil, you can use pens if you've got them at home. Try to stay away from a marker because sometimes it bleeds through, but if that's all you've got, it's what you got and we will make it work. So today we're going to read the book 10 Pets together. And before we get started, we know that sometimes we have some tricky words in our book. And today we have 3 tricky words in our book. And some of them are tricky because they just don't sound out. And one of them is a sight word, but we haven't gotten to practicing that sight word very often yet. So that's why it's still considered a tricky word. So I'm going to scoot out of the way because remember, it's a very fine line between you being able to see up my nose and being able to see what we need to see. So I try to make sure that you don't see up my nose, but can still see what we need to see. So I'm going to scoot out of the way, and we have our 3 tricky words here on the board. So we have this very first word. It looks like it has the word is in it, but that is not a part of our word. So this word is actually this. So this doesn't say is, it doesn't say this, it says this. Practice it with me. This. Now, these 2 words are animal words, and you might recognize these animal words if you're an animal lover, and if not, that's okay too. So this very first one is mean and growly, and it likes to eat fish, and it is a fun animal at the zoo to see. We have a grizzly, or a polar, or a brown bear. So this word is bear. Say that with me, bear. And this last animal is one that can fly, and it has feathers. So this animal is a bird. Say that with me, bird. So let's get started on reading our book, 10 Pets. And it looks super fun because it looks like he's trying to catch butterflies on the cover. And if I think about it, I can think and make a prediction. What do you think this story is going to be about? Take a minute, pause if you need to pause the video, and think, what could this story be about? I know what I think. We're going to see if it's right. I think that one of these 2 people is looking for a new pet. What do you think? Maybe he wants 10 pets. That's a lot of pets. That'd be a lot of dog food. Tadpole eats a lot of food, and it'd be very expensive if I had 10 tadpoles at home. 1 is plenty. All right, ready? Make sure you've got a number 3 on the bottom of your page, and we're going to look at the picture, and it looks like somebody there's got a pet. And we're going to blow off our fingers so that we are ready to read. Ready? Ned met Dan. Dan had a pet hen. Page 4. Move it a little closer. Make sure you can't see up my nose. Can I get a pet? Said Ned. Can you get me a pet? Make sure you're on the one that says 5. Dan gets a net. He cannot get a pet for Ned. Let's try to catch butterflies there. Page 6. Look for the 6. Dan and Ned see a bear. The bear is by its den. Can you get me this pet? Said Ned. Looks like they're at the zoo. Page 7. The men see Dan and Ned. You cannot get this pet, the men said. Make sure it has an 8 on it. Ned and Dan see a pen. I cannot get this pet for you, said Dan. Why can't he get this pet? Is that really a pet? I don't think I'd want a rhinoceros as a pet. They're cute. I hear they like belly rubs, but I don't think I could live in my backyard. Besides, think of how big its poop would be. You'd have to clean that up. Page 9. Dan sees a pan. A bird is on the pan. There's one fly in there too. Last page, we can do it. Ready? 10 birds are at the pan and on Ned. Ned has 10 pets. Look at all of those birds coming to the bird feeder. That is not how I thought he was going to get 10 pets, but it is still a super cool story. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our red pen and we're going to find the et words, the ones that are et. So they have the et in them. And we are going to circle them in red. So pets has an et in it. And then I'm going to take my N words and I'm going to circle them in blue. So remember there's N. So this one is N. So it is 10. I'm going to circle that in blue. So go ahead and do that throughout your book. I hope you have a fabulous day and I'll see you in a little bit for a little bit more learning.